But will you treat us with another song?
Yeah. All right. Let's do Rocket to Nowhere. I think I start this. You woke up on the wrong side of town. Got yourself a headache, woo, that won't quit now. Kid Charlemagne, skipping through the ragged jukebox of your brain. It's just another morning, oh well. Go out and have yourself a blessed day. You breaks in the window, you put them there yourself. Too many faces looking in. Standing on a bridge, you don't need nobody's help. Just wanna feel the wind on your skin. Rocket to nowhere, and you don't mind. Take it to the fairgrounds, oh well, but you won't ride. Call me last night from the station where they're getting to know you well. Look on the bright side, you said. At least they didn't look in the glove compartment. Who's gonna keep your tank filled up? Who's gonna take your midnight call? Standing around the fly side of the net, trying to catch you when you fall. I love you. I love you. When you gonna come back home? When you gonna come back? I love you. I love you. When you gonna come back home? When you gonna come back? Love you. I love you. When you gonna come back home? When you gonna come back? Love you, girl. I love you. I love you. When you gonna come back home? Come on. 3 strikes against you, but you won't sit down. You keep on swinging. Woo! Who knows what you're seeing now? And everybody's gone from the stadium. Lights have gone out. Nothing but the moon to watch you, and you steal your way home. Who's gonna keep you in their arms tonight? Who's gonna say to make you feel alright? Who's gonna know how the morning feels when it's rolling down on you? I love you, yes I do. I love you. When I'm gonna come back home? When I'm gonna come back home? I love you. I love you. When you gonna come back home? When you gonna come back? Lord, I love you, girl. I love you. When you gonna come back home? When you gonna come back? Gotta hear, Lord, I love you. I love you. When you gonna come back home?
Yeah, Rocket to Nowhere by Randall Bramblett. This band here today on WNCW. Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for being in Spindale.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, I know you've come in and done a guest DJ set with Roland before too, Randall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. That was fun, though.
Yeah, I was asking Roland about, what to expect, how to interview you properly. And he gave me a few notes and said he always really enjoyed doing the guest DJ set with you, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had forgotten about that. That was several years ago, but I got to pick out a lot of my favorite songs from my whole life and play those.
It is always a joy.
Which was cool.
Yeah, having
so
musicians come in and share that with us and kind of expound on their roots, influences, and favorites and what they're listening to. And actually, as I kind of asked around, I think that everybody that I talked to about you coming here today had a story about watching you live. People were talking about Bell Share and Clemson back in the 80s, and there was a story about seeing you, where was it? At the Tryon Barbecue Festival.
Right.
As well.
I know. We played around here a lot over the years. Some of the places are not, I guess Bell Share is not happening anymore. That was one of our favorite things to do.
Neither is the barbecue festival, sadly.
Really?
Yeah. Those are good times, though, that big old field.
I know. It was beautiful.
Yeah. So have you ever played in Brevard before? Was my question for you and the band, really.
Maybe with Sea Level, but I can't remember with this band. I don't think so.
All right.
Y'all remember?
Well, good. I'm glad that your first experience coming to
I
Brevard
know,
is tonight.
Scared. We're scared that they're going to throw things.
Brevard's not that kind of town.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody's going to be real thrilled to see you guys. And I guess for Brevard, North Carolina, you have some roots from North Carolina. You went to UNC, right?
Yep, I did.
And you're a graduate.
Yep, we're going up there tomorrow night to Durham to the Blue Note. It's a venue barbecue place too, and so I'm going to see a lot of my college friends tomorrow night.
Awesome!
It was a great time of my life.
So you're on like a love tour right now.
It's all love all the time.
Awesome.
Then I'm going out the next day with Mark Cohn for 8 days, up to Ann Arbor and Chicago and Colorado. So that'll be fun too. I've been playing with him some. So it's going to be a big week of love.
Good. Well, yeah, I hope the Brevard show sustains it and keeps it going and all that good stuff. And it's interesting to think about you playing on these huge stages and these small stages almost at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Does it change the way that you approach the sound? Are you like an audiophile and a perfectionist, or you've been playing for so long, does it adapt for the room, or how do you approach it?
The best thing for us is when the stage sounds good. It doesn't matter if it's big or small, wouldn't you say? If it sounds good on stage, because we played an outdoor thing in Athens at a big outdoor, and it sounded so good on stage, we feel like we're in a small club and everybody can play like they want to because they can hear, really well, and the tone of things sounds good. So it really just depends on, it's better in I like playing small places more than a big venue, but a big venue can be fun too. You get a lot of energy, and if it sounds good on stage,
yeah, it kind of comes right back at you.
For instance, we played the Crawfish Festival in Woodbine, Georgia, a couple of weeks ago. And that'll be the end of that conversation.
Were the crawfish good, though?
We didn't have those because we were too busy fighting off the gnats.
Gotcha.
The biting gnats and the mosquitoes. And I guarantee, though, there was 6 people that listened to us. So that felt good. 6 or 7, maybe.
Gotcha.
The rest of the people were eating crawfish, which I can't blame them. It was good, I guess.
It's right there in the name of the festival, I guess. But I would have been one of the 6 or 7 people up front.
It's not a music. I don't think it's a music festival. It's an eating festival.
Gotcha.
But anyway, yeah, we like playing all the time. It doesn't matter.
Well,
we play anywhere. Fairgrounds, state fairs.
Everywhere you can go. Yeah, I've noticed a wide variety of places and venues that you play at. So
we do.
185 King Street, fitting in the smaller side of things, but it'll be a really nice one. I know that the audience there is excited.
Yeah, we are too. I'm really looking forward to it.
Awesome. I wanted to talk about the album, and in particular, the album art. I saw that was by a fellow named Isaac Bramblett.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
You've heard of him before.
He's a famous artist, and he teaches middle school art. But that's my son. But his biological dad is a famous folk artist down in New Orleans, Dr. Bob. So he's got the genetic art thing, and he had this beautiful painting of an Indian, Mardi Gras Indian, and we just took a piece of it. We were looking for, at the time, we just couldn't find anything we liked for the cover, and we saw this piece of art he had and blew up a section of it to get the pine needle fire feel with the green and red, and it just worked out really well. He's a great artist, he is.
It's beautiful. It really is. That was the first thing that caught me as far as like getting my attention for this album, is that it's kind of intriguing next to Pine Needle Fire too, because it has the flames and things like that. So it was a blown up part of a larger painting.
Yes, it's just a little piece of a large painting of a woman with a headdress, green. I think it's a green headdress, and we just caught a little corner of it, a little piece of it, and played with different. I mean, we worked at finding the right corner, the right square. But that's what it is, and it felt, we wanted something abstract, and that felt like flames and fire and pine needle forest.
I think it caught the feeling extremely well.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
And having that abstract kind of image on the front, it's mysterious. It leads to some question like, what is this?
It's a lot better than having my photo on the front, I'll tell you that.
I really liked it. And I saw that Isaac had also been backing vocals on some of your previous albums as well.
He sang some, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got his own thing, sometimes he's been too busy with school and stuff, but he used to have his own band and everything, so he loves music.
Kudos to him for being a middle school teacher, too.
I know, man. That takes some serious courage.
It does. Yes, and thank you to Isaac.
Yeah.
Drawing some attention to Isaac. But
yes.
Also I wanted to talk about New West Records, which is where you've been for a while. How's it going with that? They've been really supportive. I love seeing you release on New West because I know they're a great label.
It is a really great label. I mean, I can't imagine where else I would get the kind of support and, just enthusiasm that I get from them. I mean, I don't know if we're not selling many records, but I don't know if anybody is much anymore, but they definitely want me to keep making records, and they, are there for the release and everything just like they should be. And they've always been like that for, I don't know how many 9 records I've done with them or something like that. They've been the same way all the way through it. It's beautiful.
Beautiful was what I was thinking too.
I'm lucky. I'm really lucky to have a label like that.
Yeah, and you've had a nice run of Capricorn, Polydor, and New West. Those are great labels to be on, and I'm glad to hear you have that artistic freedom to express yourself and to go in those directions and do what you want to do.
That's another thing, yeah. They've never tried to make me go in a certain direction.
Awesome. Well, I like hearing that, and you're sounding, better than ever. Your voice sounds great, Randall.
Thank you.
It really shines through.
Thank you. They did try to make me do a Christmas song, which actually I ended up doing, and it turned out great with my little granddaughter singing. So that's the only thing I can think that made me do. I have to be forced into Christmas stuff.
I understand.
Threatened.
Yeah, we do the same thing here at WNCW, and I'm sure we played your Christmas song here. And we'll play it this coming Christmas, too. Right?
It's a real snarky, kind of depressing Christmas song.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah. Fits my mood at Christmas. Anyway. Okay. Did I just take over that thing for some reason?
You're all right. Set it
the
all
interview?
up.
I'll just do the interviewing now.
Who knows you better than you?
When did you get in the radio business?
Oh, man. 2006 was my first air shift.
Really? 2006?
And it was here. It was here.
What brought you into the radio
desperation
business?
for a job.
Oh, that's a good reason.
And attention.
You're getting the attention now.
I guess so.
What about the pay here? Is it really good?
It's public radio. I can't complain. I was a waiter before. So I'm
happy.
I'm
good.
happy. I was a
Hell
waiter
yes.
bartender. This is awesome.